Yeah, so I'm gonna just record it like this. Uh, just took my first shower in 3 days. I I ca- I, I caught this heavy flu a couple of days ago. Yeah, they say it's the wind. There's some sort of kind of wind here, and when that happens, yeah, pretty much everybody gets sick. And next door restaurant, one by one, they were getting sick. But yeah, I think these Indonesian people, because they have to work every day, just take a painkiller and keep going. Well, I don't, I never liked painkillers. Only when I had like really bad toothache, I had to take it. Otherwise, my head was gonna explode. But yeah, now was the same. I could have taken, for sure, you know, some painkiller because headaches. Wow. That's why I couldn't record anything. I couldn't even look out of my eyes. Like right now, also, it still hurts. You can see probably the light. Ah, feeling a little bit better. My nose is still running, or snotty, and my these glands they always get swollen. Yeah. So the past couple of days been fun. It started. I don't know what day it is today, but it started Monday morning. I think Sunday evening already. Yeah. I couldn't really. I was watching the movie Avatar, the new one, Fire and Ash. It's nothing special, but I think for the Generation C people, it's nice, especially for kids. Like there's hope. Yeah, even though you're gonna go to transhumanism and all this bullshit first, there's hope. Nah, because I couldn't watch anything, I started listening podcasts. I always listen to podcasts before I go to sleep, but yeah, now I've been like listening to podcast after podcast after podcast, and there's so much new information going around. Most of it for me, it's not new, but the way it is expressed is new. Like Robert Edgar Grant talking about polymath. I didn't know the term, but yeah, it makes clear that I am a polymath. I've never been a specialist. I've always been, you know a little bit about this, know a little bit about this, a little bit of this, and I can use all these. Um, you can you can maybe imagine it as like virtual libraries where I can tap into and then combine them. So this is what we do: polymath. Leonardo da Vinci, Pythagoras, all these guys, mostly guys. Yeah. Uh, Polymath. You need to be able to. There's a bridge between your left and your right brain hemisphere, and you need to be able to use that bridge consciously. So, to use rational thinking, factual thinking, like this is truth, static truth, and to use it creative. And this is how I came up with truth is not static. No, truth is very dynamic because everything is changing all the time. That's the only constant, that everything is changing. it's it's fun to hear the. Robert is my age. He's from '69. Bashar is a little bit older. He's been around. Well, yeah, it's not Bashar, Daryl Anka, but Daryl is no longer Daryl. Daryl is like uh, Bashar's little brother. I don't know how to explain it. If you don't know channeling, if you don't understand channeling, if you never watched channeling, uh, you could see it maybe as a student being so deeply influenced by a teacher that they slowly become the teacher, uh, but yet never reach that master level. But I don't know. Last night I put because I couldn't sleep because I sleep all day. I pretty much at some point I didn't know what whether it was day or night. Here it doesn't really matter anyway. It's 12 hours night, 12 hours day, and when I close the curtains, it's 24 hours night. So uh, I saved these recordings, these old recordings of Bashar, of 8 hours straight. Yeah, and it's funny, when I'm in this in between state, in between dream and awake. Uh, these concepts, they they come alive. Yeah. So I could clearly see what he was speaking about, and I don't always agree. Uh, I have my own way of looking at the soul. I I have my own way of looking at the chakras, because we're moving into the Aquarian age. The 30 chakras will be revealed, and Robert, Bashar, no, I don't hear them talk about these 13 chakras yet. Pretty sure they will. I did hear uh, it was an Emilio Ortiz. Emilio Ortiz, he has a podcast called Just Tap In, and there was this young girl from, well, not girl, woman from Austria, Anna something, UFO, I don't know, some weird name. I don't know why she calls her that, because, but yeah, she was talking about the 12, the 12, the 12, the 12, and then at some point she realized, there's 13, because she found out about the Mayan calendar. She claims it's from Atlantis, and on her website there's a calculator, and I checked it, and it's just a talking. Yeah, that's one thing I don't really, I really do not appreciate, and I've seen it a lot, and it's getting more and more and more. I mean, um, so there's a someone makes a video, and then someone else, because they cannot create this stuff themselves, because they're not very creative. They just take the video, put themselves in the screen, and they comment on the video. And it's getting more and more and more. Like recently, I saw a lot of uh, this and this person uh, reviewing this and this song. So you have like Steve Vai. Steve Vai is like a really, amazing guitar player, like one of a kind. And he played two very impressive. He wrote two very impressive songs, "For the Love of God," which is amazing, and "Tender Surrender," which, in my opinion, is even more amazing. But yeah, it's just because as his blues. And then people who they don't know anything about music. They clearly have no clue what music is about, and they are there. Two sisters, for example. Yeah. He's really yeah. His performance is, his hair. Fuck off. And even worse, there's this one guy. He claims to be a classical guitar player, and he finds it necessary to expose, yeah, other guitar players who are way better than him. Way better. But yeah, he wants to expose them. So there's this Dutch guy, Martin. I don't know if you know him. He's amazing. And yeah, of course, this so-called classical guitar player who's just fucking jealous. He wants to, put down this Martin. Yes, because, this is fake. Yeah, see, look, this is fake. He cannot even perform. I mean, talking about narcissism, this is not even narcissism. This is Narcissus Rex. Oh, fucking hell. Alright. Maybe I will make a playlist and put a link in the description of all the videos I watched. But it's dense stuff. I wouldn't recommend it. But yeah, this is, it's not how I get informed, but mostly just acknowledged. Like, yeah, okay, that's a cool way to put it. Robert has his way with words as well. Yeah, that's nice. There's a nice angle. Yeah, okay, enough. I need to go back to bed. I will just post this and add the links. Yeah. See you soon when I am better. Ciao.